Hi there, guys. Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. How are you all doing? Today, I'm going to be doing a list. Sort of like I thought of this list for a few days. I don't know if I have done this list before. I usually am spontaneous in my video title or idea creation. I always think of what should I do next. That's it. That's how I go. So I have, as you can tell from title, Paco Rabanne fragrances. I really felt I had a lot more than these because I'm a big fan of this house. This is one house of designers get the most love and hate at the same time. Some of their fragrances are so polarizing and so some would say kitschy, the bottle presentation, whatnot. You will see. But I thought like, hey, let's just rank all my Paco Rabanne fragrance. I was one short, from the men's line. So I added sort of like a women's perfume that I have. So I made sort of 20, right? So I'm going to rank them all from 20 to 1 and understand one thing. As usual, I always say, if you've never seen any of my reviews or list, I have this fragrance for a reason. I bought what I loved. I use them, I love them, they're all part of my journey. But for the fragrance game to keep it, fun and then, keep going and energetic, to make a list is just that for fun. So it doesn't mean my number one is going to be your number one necessarily. Fragrance acquired taste, if you like something, it's more power to you, I respect that. If I like something, not necessarily have to love that too, okay? But these are some fragrances are really crowd pleasers. Most part they are long lasting, and designers, you guys know, are affordable. So here only problem I have is I have few discontinued fragrances, very hard to find, very expensive, right? So I'm just going to tell you the original retail price, what they used to be, but not the current prices. Current prices are crazy on some of these. So I have no honorable mention. Let me just go one by one. No honorable mention, okay? Number 20, Paco Rabanne Excess. I love this fragrance, okay? But this kind of fragrance, like the green, like beautiful. It's like a cooling, metallic, that sort of vibe. And I think this is similar to Creed's Himalaya. I like this fragrance. This is the vintage version. Nowadays, you get that fat bottle version, which is also nice, but this is actually what the original is close to. Like vintage versions are close to this one, or this is close to vintage. This one, it's not really in style anymore. It's almost like barber shoppy vibe, and it's very masculine. It's really crowd pleaser. When Paco Rabanne released it, back in the days, I just remember, let me just do one quick spray. Yeah, when this was released, this was massive. Everybody was wearing this. The vintage version had different kind of looking bottle. They have also some sort of flanker to this. This was huge. This is the trend before the sweet fragrances took over. And I would say, let me just get one more fragrance just for fun. Hold on. Yeah, I'm really sorry about that. I told you I don't plan for this thing. Suddenly I just remember I had this one fragrance in my arsenal which can make my number 20 spot. So I removed that female perfume. I replaced it. So that was a flanker of this, right? So this is number 20, Paco Rabanne Excess. If you actually enjoyed that fragrance, get these bottles now. After a while, these are actually discontinued. You cannot find these after a while. Nice Zippo-Lighter sort of classic bottle. Paco Rabanne Excess number 20. So let's talk about the Excess line some more. I actually want to show you the night version of it, but I actually sold off my bottle. So I'm showing you Pure Excess, right? So Pure Excess basically is a vanilla, boozy, sort of like a strong, sweet lavender smell. Yeah, it's very, very sweet, very nauseating, sort of like a winter heavy fragrance. This one I used to love a lot, but once I wore a bit too much, I really got sick. I never really repurchased, but this bottle is very pretty. But the night version is betterment on this one. That one, it's a lot better built, but Pure Excess line is really nice. You can give it a try, and these bottles are very pretty. So Paco Rabanne Pure Excess number 19. Number 18, let's go 1 million line. This is my least favorite from the line, but the whole line is very solid. Okay, I have the whole line. Let me show you 1 million Parfum. Okay, this bottle. This basically is a sunburst effect, this kind of design here. This actually is a special take on 1 million, which is a new one, is Elixir, right? So I haven't tried that. This one has a solar energy, sort of like a fresh floral take on 1 million. Still sweet, but more fresh. But this fragrance, I did not wear, to be honest, that much like the next flankers. But this is going to be number 18, Paco Rabanne 1 million Parfum, okay, or Parfum. Check out my full-on review on each. I have done individual reviews. So number 17 is another 1 million flanker. This is discontinued, Paco Rabanne 1 million Cologne. This is the most beautiful bottle from this line, okay? The reason being, this is the only one you can take out the cap, okay? And this fragrance smells so different. This is a fresh take on rose. It's not an aquatic, but it's a fresh perfume for, I would say, spring and summer, but spring mostly. In the rainy days, this smells amazing. This bottle is so pretty too. And I think this one is 125 ml or something like, yeah, 125 ml. You get a little bit more juice. But just because this one says cologne don't mistake it like, don't get mistaken like, oh, this is a poor or a weak performer. This is a heavy performer for summer. Wear less, enjoy more. Okay, Paco Rabanne 1 million cologne number 17. Number 6 is a fragrance that I forgot about. I had a bottle, like a big bottle, I sold it off. Perhaps I should get it back up because this bottle is discontinued, this special bottle design. This is called Paco Rabanne Black XS, the darker brother of the XS. So XS basically is totally different from this. I didn't see how they are flankered to each other, just the name perhaps they borrowed. This one also had that Zippo lighter. This one was very popular when it came out first. Chocolates, pineapple, strawberry, tonka beans. I think it's very fruity, fresh, sweet. But back in the days, it used to last longer. The later batches, they sort of like put the performance down. I have a couple of other flankers which are good performers, which I'll show you in top 10. So this is Paco Rabanne Black XS, one of the classics. Okay, so first five or last 5 done. Let's go number 15. I'm going to show you Ultraviolet Man by Paco Rabanne. Okay, this fragrance right here is discontinued as far as I know. Like, it's very difficult to show you. Yeah, like this. Okay, so basically this fragrance, when you have this one, is similar to, in many ways, people say Bond number 9. I think the green bottle, what is it called? I'll write down the name what this is a clone of. Okay, but also Ralph Lauren, man, I'm forgetting everything. Purple label, you know, if you know that one. And Bond number 9, I think, was that fragrance. Hold on, I have to find out the name. Yeah, sorry about that. I wanted to, because I'm a bit OCD in that way. Is the fragrance is called Bleecker Street. If you like that one, this one is not the same, but this is very different. As you can tell, the juice is like or purple. This was one of our university days scents. Okay, very unique, very unique. The female one, male one, both are discontinued now, but you can find them in discounted sites. And these ones have this kind of like a staple gun sort of spray, really unique. Yeah, but this fragrance is unique. So this one's number 15, Ultraviolet Man. So let's show you a line of Invictus one by one. Number 14, I'm gonna go with Paco Rabanne Invictus, the original. Okay, when I bought this at first, it was a small 50 ml bottle, which has gone bad. I have a little bit juice left, but gone alcohol, right? But this fragrance right here, I have gone through many bottles, okay? 100 ml, and I had another 150 or 200 ml, and I sold them off because I have so many other fragrances. I kind of got bored of it. But recent times I got it for the summer. It's a sweet, aquatic, oceanic, salty kind of fragrance, and it's one of the most hated fragrance in the community, okay? Like, by many perfume users, they just hate this trophy, okay? They see this bottle, they go, oh, you know, I'm getting like, you know, allergic reactions, you know. But honestly speaking, Invictus basically is that one fragrance, you know, it's like a lumberjack sort of a fragrance. Not in many ways, but it's like a sweet, like clubbing, you know, it covers so many occasions except formal, okay? Day out, you know, it still has a good performance. So it's a sweet, fresh perfume, sweet take on 1 million. Basically, that's what it is, and it's very different than 1 million, okay? Try it out. Paco Rabanne Invictus, still one of the top sellers. So what's the next favorite of mine, 15, 14, 13? Invictus Intense. This line, I have like few more. Invictus Intense is a boozy, strong leather, tobacco, so many notes, like so dark and strong. And I think the leather and tobacco pops up. I think also boozy notes. This one got me so many compliments and notice. You know, in the winter time, it's a beast. It's one of the best performer in this line, okay? This Invictus Intense. Check it out. Check out my review. After that, which one do I like more than that? It's called this one, Legend. I have perhaps run out of bottle or juice. I have to get a backup bottle. This is one of my most favorite for summer. It's sweet, it's fruity, it's blue, it's oceanic, and it's really different than Invictus. It's much better blended than Invictus to my nose. And this fragrance also has beast mode. Like, all these Invictus have good performance, but this one really 7-8 hours easy. So summer days, if you want a performer, get Invictus Legend. Amazing perfume. So there are a lot more. There are Onyx. I don't have that. There's also a fragrance from Paco Rabanne called Paco. I don't have that. But if I had, I would show you. Next one is number 11, I think. Yes. The big V, the vampire bottle. Yes, this is Invictus Victory. Too many of them. Hard to remember the names. This basically I got, I think, last winter or when. I just had to get. I saw Ashton's review. I'm like, man, this bottle looks awesome, the big bottle. The small ones are okay, but this is just so nice. And this fragrance is one of my most favorite compliment garners, okay? This one, Le Male Le Parfum. A lot of the fragrances smell like sweet, you know, like strong. And this actually is very much improved version of Invictus for me. Man, I just love wearing this. This one is so beautiful. You just have to trust me on this one. You have to give it a try. This is basically nighttime or colder months, but this is basically one of the best Invictus flankers, if not the best. Okay, Invictus Victory number 11. So first 10 gone. That was tough one, right? So if those the big ones are last 10, what are the top 10? Number 10. I'm going to show you the robot. Yes, this is Paco Rabanne's Phantom. Okay, this one came out I think last year or so and got a lot of hype. People are talking about it. Got the most unique bottle. This is the most beautiful bottle. You know, people will not admit, but this is the coolest bottle Paco Rabanne ever made. Check out this. It shoots from the head. You know, I'm spraying everything on my hand, but I know this smell. It's in the air. It's strong. It's green, and this basically it's. Many people say they hate it, but many people say they get like the most compliments from it. It's sweet, it's green. In a way, it's hard to describe. Okay, some people may say this is just trash. Okay, but people who love sweet perfume, this is a really sweet, pungent fragrance, very long lasting. You can get compliments wearing this. Okay, that's what I'm just saying. For general people, these are kind of fragrance you wear, safe for compliments. Okay, number 10, Phantom. Number 9, one of my favorite perfumes. I think this is my, one of the favorites, 1 millions. This is 1 million, the original, okay? 200 ml bottle. I don't want to show you myself on the camera, so this is reflective. It's like gold bar, all of these. This, hands down, are the top sellers from this house. It's a money maker. They made so much money selling this perfume. It was huge in Europe, huge in USA, Asia, wherever it went. This was the clubbing king, okay? This one versus Lamal. This one took out Lamal, you know, from the game because this is a lot more powerful. It has that blood orange. It has this amber, leather, so much sweetness, you know, and definitely women love. The opening of this is just beautiful. Even today, when I smell this after a few days or so and I spray it, the opening just blows me away. One of the best openings in the game. Paco Rabanne 1 million, number 9. Number 8 is now coming. I'm going to show you those Black Excess flankers. Now, this is very hard to find. This is called Black Excess Potion. Okay, I have one more in the upcoming list. This basically is a boozy take on the Black Excess. And check out that bottle. It's a seal on the bottle. This, how like awesome that looks. Okay, this is one of my most favorite bottles. This fragrance has excellent longevity in the winter time, but summertime not so much. This actually has a sweetness, and you know, check out my review. I don't remember all the notes, but this basically is a very unique take on Black Excess. Doesn't smell a lot like Black Excess. Definitely worth the hunting down, but do not pay more than $100. That would be a bit too much. Paco Rabanne Black Excess Potion, number 8. Number 7. Gold bar continues. Paco Rabanne 1 million, Lucky. I know many of you will be upset why this is not in top 5. I know you guys love this. You know, you guys know I love this. You know, it's always my favorite. Popcorn caramel, popcorn smell, freshness. It got that nutty vibe. You know, it's like a very nice, fresh gourmand for warm weather. Also in winter, very wearable. Okay, I just love wearing this. Let me spray a little bit. Just a tad bit, just for the review. Man, this is one of the best flankers from this line. You can see I put it above 1 million and the rest of the flankers. I have a couple of other flankers which I like a bit more than this, but so easy to use, very youthful, and this is the youthful take on 1 million. Check it out, 1 million, Lucky. So I have number 6, then we have top 5. Yeah, number 6, another discontinued fragrance, but can be had for good prices. This is the Ultra Red Man. Okay, this fragrance basically is the other brother, which is hard to find. This is something people compare with Ultra Zest, and when they say Ultra Zest, this doesn't mean it's same with that. It has some vibes, the blood orange and the sweetness. It has some freshness, but on the dry down, it's so beautiful. If you ever loved Angel Share by Kilian, try it out. Ultra Red Man, must have in any collection because it's so unique. Okay, beautiful bottle as well, but I love this perfume. So top 5. Top 5, these are some of my best, most favorite Paco Rabanne fragrances. Number 5, Invictus Aqua 2016. 16, yes, the vintage aquatic version, that frosted glass. After this, I don't have any more juice left. I use it only once in a while just to bring back memories. You know, I have so many memories. 3 bottles I went through. Sorry, 2, and this is my 3rd bottle. I should have got a backup when I had time, man. These ones are supremely expensive now, okay? You have to pay $150, $200. Even then, you won't find it. This is the best Invictus, in my humble opinion. I don't think any more Invictus here. But if you want something for summer, if you really actually smelled it, you guys knew how piercing this is, how nice this smells, and they discontinued this, the most special one, and that really hurts me. This was a limited edition. They have Invictus Aqua new version, blue bottle. Good, not close to this, right? Number 5, Invictus Aqua Vintage. Okay, back to back 1 million flankers. Number 4, Paco Rabanne 1 million. This is absolutely gold. This is the most posh looking bottle in this line. And this actually has painted gold inside. At first, I thought these are made by real gold. Then I was like, no, it's not possible. I had a backup bottle, which I sold it off during emergency time for urgent cash, and I regret it. I sold it for very cheap to one of my friends. I hope he's enjoying it. So this one, it comes in a special stand like amouage bottle boxes, okay? If you see it, check out my review, see. This is the most expensive and most hard to find now. Discontinued, super expensive, and this is the most potent. I compared this with Million Parfum quality. Everlasting power. It has oud in it. It has the original 1 million sweetness, but it has a little bit more serious, more like, how to say, corporate vibe. Okay, if you ever could try it, try 1 million, absolutely gold, absolute favorite of mine. So next one is another 1 million, the last 1 million flanker. This is my most favorite at this current moment. The reason being, this fragrance is so lovely. This is 1 million Prive. The most mature, even I would say a little bit more mature than 1 million absolutely gold. That one is the Arab Sheikh. This is a corporate person's perfume, and he knows he has his stuff together. Like he knows he's a very organized guy. He's a bit more mature. It got that tobacco, hookah tobacco, got a little bit of smoke. And the thing is, this fragrance has niche quality. Getting very rare to find. If you have, resources, get like few bottles before they are gone. One of the best perfumes 1 million ever made. Sorry, Paco Rabanne 1 ever made 1 million Prive. Check it out. Check out my review. Long video. Number 2 and number 1. Number 2 is my most favorite fragrance at this current moment from this house, but number 1 is for sentimental reason for number 1. Okay, but let me show you. You hear the sound. This is that skull. This Black Excess Lexi. Okay, this hands down one of my best find in recent time. I think earlier this year I was going to different shops, walking around for vintage perfumes, ready to pay full retail, which I did on these. And this one was my best finds. I prefer this over Aventus because of the juicy pineapple. It's huge. It's huge, In Malaysia, people would say, you are, like we speak like that, la or those from Malaysia, hello, selamat pagi. So this basically is very rare to find, very expensive. And this one, straight up pineapple juice and a little bit of darkness on the dry down. Check out my review full on. You'll see what I mean. This is the best flanker till date. I smelled of Paco Rabanne Black Excess. Okay, Black Excess Lexi. This is for men. So what's my number 1? Paco Rabanne, the most favorite of mine for sentimental reason. This was my very first Paco Rabanne and very first masculine fragrance that I fell in love with. It's green. It got vanilla. You guys know what I'm talking about. This was my very first bottle. Paco Rabanne Pour Homme, okay? Those who have good taste in fragrances, they will say, yeah, you picked the right one because this is the most masculine. I did a review from a stream in Malaysia in 2016. It's kind of like green. I have 2 bottles. The new bottle look a little bit different, I think. I have a backup bottle like this, So these are fragrance, I would say, extreme potency. If you put this on, it kind of has this kind of like property of Eros. Eros has vanilla. This one I think has vanilla on dry down. It stays green, it stays masculine, fougere, barbershop, all those things, but with a nature-like feel. If you actually grow your nose, if you ever get mature, this one will become so addictive, I can tell you that much. These are some of the masculine manly man scents, okay? So Azaro Pour Homme and these 2 of my favorites. So number 1 is Paco Rabanne Pour Homme. So that's my top 20 Paco Rabanne fragrances. I wish I had more, but I love this house. Just honest confession. People can feel two way about it. People can say Paco Rabanne is the most synthetic house. They just produce like garbage. I respect your opinion, but despite going through so many fragrances, my most complimented fragrances are some of these. This is the truth, and it hurts. Some of your expensive niche oud, rose cannot pick you up compliments. These can definitely do that. And basically, for youthful people on budget, they offer some of the best value. Thank you very much for watching. Love you all, and keep supporting my channel just like always you do. And I read your comments, try to respond as possible, as well as soon as possible. But thank you for all your comments and all the support that you show. It means a lot. Have a nice day. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.